And this story is developing this morning where we're talking about two people were shot here in Albuquerque overnight. We know one of them is dead. The other is in the hospital.
Right. The shooting happened around 1 o'clock this morning off of Paloma southeast near San Mateo and Gibson. That is where our News 13's David Romero is live right now. David, what can you tell us?
Elizabeth, this is still a very active scene right now. A number of streets are blocked off here in southeast Albuquerque. Now, police say this investigation is still in its very early stages. Take a look behind me right now. You can see there is still a lot of heavy police activity. It happened at about 1 a.m. when police received a call about shots fired in the area of Palomas and Anderson in southeast Albuquerque. Police say a man was found shot in the chest. He was pronounced dead here at the scene. Soon after, another call came in about a block away about another. He was taken to the hospital, and right now, police have not said if they know who pulled the trigger.
At this point, they were investigating, looking around to see if there was any suspects in the area. They did not find any.
And of course, investigators haven't said if the shootings are related or who was shot or how the man in the hospital is doing at this point. We're going to keep trying to see if we can get updates live here and present them to you as we get them. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Apologize for those audio glitches there, but we will continue to follow the story and bring you the latest information as soon as it becomes available.
All right, now to the other big story this morning, and I hope you have your heaters on and are working pretty well this morning.
Oh my goodness, it is freezing outside.
It is a lot colder than normal temperatures. Normally for this time of the year, we're starting off in the right around 36 to 38 degrees in Albuquerque, and we're starting off in the low 20s. Some of you in the metro area, like the Heights and the Valley, starting off in the teens this morning. Around the state, 19 in Santa Fe, we are at 26 right now at the Sunport. Up north, temperatures in the single digits, even below 0 up in Alamosa, 3 below up that way, only 7 degrees in Raton. Winds are a lot lighter than yesterday, but with the wind, it still is making a difference. It feels like it's 18 in Albuquerque, 7 in Santa Fe, anywhere from 10 to 15 below up in our northern mountains this morning. It feels like it's in the single digits and even below 0 up near Raton as well. And even down south, we're talking wind chill values in the 20s and single digits for Silver City. Temperatures about 10 to 20 degrees cooler than yesterday morning, and it's going to be another chilly afternoon. I'll have details on how warm it's going to get today, and it gets warmer over the next few days, all coming up in your full forecast.
One man's out of jail this morning after police say he shot a 13-year-old boy and tied him up with zip ties, saying that boy was trying to steal a pickup truck. This happened on Saturday when Michael Zamora called police to his home here on Sawgrass Northwest, saying that teen was trying to steal his truck out of the garage. When officers got there, they say they found the teen tied up and shot in the shoulder. Zamora said his gun accidentally went off when he was confronting the teen. The teen says he was just hiding from some friends. Officers arrested Zamora after that, charged him with aggravated battery and false imprisonment. We could learn more today about what police are calling a suspicious death in the Northeast Heights. Officers found a body at this home on Stillwell Drive about 7:30 Saturday morning after getting a call saying the door was open and nobody had been at that home in a while. Neighbors say at some point they had heard 4 loud bangs near the house. Police are not saying if those are gunshots right now. They also have not said if they're looking for anyone in connection with the death.
A man calls police claiming his neighbors snuck into his home, set up cameras, and were watching him. But this morning, it's him that is in jail. Nan Yang faced a judge yesterday on drug trafficking charges, but according to the criminal complaint, it states that police didn't find any cameras at his home. What they found were drugs in his Albuquerque home, talking cocaine, ecstasy, and marijuana, all individually packaged. Police also took a gun and ammunition into evidence.
You'll not possess any firearms or dangerous weapons. You'll not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs.
Yang is being held on a $5,000 bond. 2 people could face a judge today in connection with a burglary that ended with a truck riddled with bullets. 15-year-old Brandon Held and Josh Adams were arrested yesterday. Police say they burglarized a home in Los Chavez last week. Valencia County deputies arrested Jeremy Hicks on Friday night. They say he fired a gun during the ordeal. Deputies say a neighbor used his truck to try to block the suspects in. That's when Hicks allegedly opened fire, hitting the man's truck twice. Deputies say the trio was busted back in April for other break-ins.
Later today, we could find out if a man accused of robbing a gas station in Santa Fe this weekend will be charged with robbing another one just about 20 minutes later. Police say Robert Romero robbed the Shell station on the city's south side about 7:20 Saturday night. Then a little later, just 3.5 miles away, an Allsups was robbed, and a worker there had a good idea of what the robber looked like.
He said that the suspect implied that he had a gun. He was wearing a red bandana, sunglasses, and a gray hoodie. and left in a pickup truck.
Well, police say that's exactly what Romero looked like when he robbed that Shell station. They arrested him a little bit later, charged him with robbery and aggravated assault, and we found out Romero got out of jail on bond just in the last month for another robbery charge.